Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another episode on short order. Oh, hey look, Torosaur. Cool. We are outside the Redwood Cave right now because I didn't realize that my mic was off. So, lost about 10 minutes of footage there. I went ahead and put a teleporter down so we can get back here easy, and I'm bringing a Scorpio Venator into this cave because, well, there's a lot of bugs, and these guys, they get a bug buff, just like Megatheriums. Alright, let's go ahead and harvest up everything. One of the reasons I'm in here is I want a ton of chitin. So, well, I want cementing paste. And these guys will autocraft cementing paste, or chitin into cementing paste in their inventory. At a 1-to-1 ratio, nonetheless. So, definitely worth it. Bring one of these guys in. And the cool thing is they're passive tame, so... There we go, and let's get in here, grab ourselves a rune. But yeah, with the mug buff, this guy, and this is a wild tamed one, this isn't even a bred one, so yeah, with the bug buff we're doing 2,000 damage, that's kind of nuts. Their turning leaves a bit to be desired, but that's okay. I got webbed, so. There we go. Let's go up this way, I guess, right? I mean, there's tons of creatures. So many dragonflies in here. Oh my god. Alright, so how's our inventory looking? Okay, yeah, I need to start dropping stuff off now. We have taken a good amount of damage though, but I think most of that's actually from our throws. I really want right now some rare flowers, actually. Just so I can have everything come at me. Alright, and... I should tame a bong whale and bring it in here, because they can harvest honey amazingly well. Alright, come on guys. We forget too that Krakens, you get silk from spiders. when you harvest the corpse. So we're going to end up with a good amount of silk here too, without actually having to really expend any effort at all. There we go. Did I get hook claws off them? I did. Sweet. Alright, guy. Come on. Back here. Alright, so I think that's basically most of the creatures in this cave are now dead. There we go. And get rid of this stuff. You have another level. Good for you. We're going to throw that out because I don't need that much meat. And is there anything up here? There's a drop right here. With what? Is that baryonyx? Yeah. Okay. And 152 gilly. That's not bad. I can hear another drop humming. There it is. And, okay, cloth and, well, stego saddle blueprint's not bad. Damn, I just got launched. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this rune as well. And I think there was like 2 more spots that drops could spawn in this room. I think one of them is up here. Up on this ledge right here. And the other one is over on the other side as well, so. I think up here is a possible spot as well. So this room here has got a ton of cave drops that can spawn in. Alright, let's go ahead and drop some stuff off in you. Come over this way now. And then back here. I think this is pretty safe, so. Just in case. See, I don't think anything actually spawns back here in this in the artifact room. Could be wrong. All right, I should probably go ahead and grab some food. I went ahead and made some custom recipes up too. So, hey, there's our artifact. All right, artifact is strong. I do have a level up. I should probably go ahead and use that. I think we were, yeah, working on stamina next. Yeah, then we have the statues of the 3 island bosses here. Ow, apparently that was fall damage. Well, this tree, we got ourselves Thyla statue, Dire Bear, Cave Drop. And, oh, that's not bad. And then a scorpion saddle, okay. And I believe it's back over this way where, yeah, there's an opening up here. There's even more spots for loot like this. Okay. Bounced when we were trying to get up here. Okay, and Kylo and Hynodon. Not too shabby. Sarco down there. Another Sarco over there. Bunch of piranha. Come on, shoot. There we go. Yep, another cave drop over here. Sweet. Tons of drops in here. Oh, 258. What is my current one? 547, because I crafting skilled it. And then a capro saddle. Okay. Then if we keep going this way, it will turn into the honey section of the cave. No, 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 no. That was kind of close. Yep, things I don't want to mess with over there. Yeah, Glide Suit makes this section so much easier too. Go ahead and grab that while we're here because, well, why not? And I don't think there's anything really in the water here, so. Alright, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna be farming this cave up for all the loot. Like that one up there. You should just put a, storage box or something at the entrance just to keep stuff in. Ah, Lance. Okay. Yeah, not really seeing anything else, so. Oh, wait, right here. Wow. Behemoth Gate Blueprint and electrical outlet in a red cave drop. That's wow. That's a letdown. See, I think I can actually break these things here. Yeah. It's a decent way to farm up some clay and whatnot, is bring an Anki into this cave and just go to town. So if you want to build with adobe, Redwood Cave is the way to go. And all right, let's take one more peek in this room here, see if there's any drops? No, those are just mushrooms up there. Okay. Yep, just mushrooms. And I don't hear the other drops, so it's not here either. Alright, cool. And yeah, I thought it would be too soon for him to have respawned in, so. Alright, so I guess head back to base then. I've been working on breeding up different creatures and let's see. How much chitin do you have on you? 6,000. Oh, here you can have that too. But I've been breeding up what was it? Rexes, Deinonychus, Pteranodons, Geosternbergia, Gigatitans, Fjordhawk. I think I'm missing something. Oh, and Daedons. Because if I want to tame a Lythronax, I need Daedons. What the hell are you doing in here? Alright. That was weird. Oh, bugger. Did not mean to do that. Oh. There was a Maywing there. What do I should try taming up Maywings? It would basically be just for the eggs, but we'll probably get better results by just taming a variety of things. Hey, Concavenator. Oh, 1585, yeah. Yeah, Scorpio Venators, they actually get moving pretty good on open terrain. Not so good on windy paths. Oh, hello. 85, okay. You know what? There. Is that a Troodon? Yeah. And wonder, can I make that jump? Probably not. Anyway, can I break this tree? No. Yeah, no, I don't think I can get... maybe. Almost. Ow. I actually have a pretty decent jump on the Scorpion Venators, too. Oh, just ran out of stamina. Alright, you know what? Let's just go ahead and head back to base then. And boom. Bug buff had worn off. Oh, hi guys. There we go. There we go. And these guys have a sitting animation, which one thing it does is they heal a lot faster. There's a Valabon of Venatrix around here somewhere. I can hear him making noise. But... okay, yep, not this way. Oh, let's go check, see if there's any loot over here for me. And... there is not. Okay. Oh, hey, there's Osteraptor. Not worth it. Where is that Valabon? Can't hear him now. Okay. Well, he may not be attacking, which would be why I can't hear him. Oh, Cyanosaur. This is already gammaed up to Gamma 3, and it is that dark down here. Yep, nope, not hearing him anywhere. One level. Here. You can have that. And taking for a spin. Alright, cool. How are you doing? You've got 2 levels. Here you go. Okay, that is really weird when you level them up in shallow water, and thank God it didn't kill it. Oh, that would have been embarrassing. Level up, and it dies. Alright, so let's check out our Giga Titan. You're getting there, right? 79%. Let's see. Yeah, sand has been going in here. Clay probably will too. That. So that is my second artifact, because I've been going over and hitting up the artifact to the immune cave, because it's, yeah, it's that easy. It's over the volcanic island, and it's just straight shot in. And the hardest part is actually waiting for the artifact to spawn in. That and getting past the Desmodus at the entrance. They like to ambush you. Excuse the hell out of you. Frickin' my house. Oh, wow. Seriously, how much does a Pteranodon weigh? Got encumbered as soon as I grabbed hold of it. Nope. Okay. Can't punch a corpse. Well, you can't move a corpse when you punch it. Alright. But yeah, here's my Rexes now. We got our Daedons. Daedons, they didn't have good stats, but I just needed Daedons. So, Rexes come out at 249 whenever they're fully tamed now. And I've got one that I raised up already right there. And they come out with just under 15,000 health after imprint. We got ourselves some Giga Titans here. Come out at 244 with all the perfect stats. Geosternbergias. These are basically like the fastest flyer. Pteranodons, because why not? And then Deinonychus, which is 274 with all the good stats. Good job. So, yeah, it comes out 661% melee damage, which their melee actually could really probably get that higher. And yeah, 14,700 with 100% imprint. So, not bad. Oh, you want to cuddle? There you go. And so I'm using my Anzu to provide care to the babies, which they're really good at. And then we have a Dryosaur here. Go, sit down. Is this from Endemics? I think it might be. But these guys actually will grant a buff to any dinos that they help raise, which is that little sparkly bit there. I think it only works while they're sitting down, and every time I relog, everything stands back up on its own. So let's see, you were wild tame. You were before the Dryosaur. I think you were after the Dryosaur. And it doesn't look like you have the Dryosaur buff, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. But it's basically reduced stamina consumption, I guess would be a good way of putting it. Alright, oh yeah, there's my original Fjordhawk. Alright, right now I've got a feather light on because I was going to a cave, and that cave was bright enough I didn't have to worry about it, so. Alright, well, I'll be back in a while. Good job, you. Go ahead and take care of this Pteranodon. Yep. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do when we come back. Alright, so yeah, a bit of time has passed, and it's a lot cleaner up here now, isn't it? Went ahead and got perfect pairs on, let's see, the Daedons. Actually, these guys don't need to be in here anymore because, well, I'm saving them because I found some more Deinonychus, and I'm breeding them together over there to consolidate their stats. And I'm going to take those stats and combine them with these. But we got the Dwarf-Allos, we got Fjordhawks, Geostormbergia, Gigatitans, Rex, and Seal of Isis. And I finally found myself a decent level Nymognosaurus male. And so I'm going to try getting these guys, to consolidate their stats. Look at how fabulous this Pteranodon is, though. Those are wild colors. But one of the things that happened is I got ambushed by an alpha Cyanosaur, and I got a Gustave egg. It was a 150 alpha, and it dropped a 225 Gustave egg off of it. And in a previous series, I used Gustave to solo the Forest Titan. So, and I don't even think it was this high a level. So yeah, that's going to be a bruiser right there. And then I found a 160 Postosuchus egg out in the Redwoods. You find them in the wild. They'll be the female sitting on top of the nest. And decent-ish stats, I guess. Oh, hey, Gustave just spawned in. Alright. I do like the colors on you, though. Alright, and here's our Gustave Cyanosaurs. Highest stat is movement speed. Go figure, right? There we go. Do you like the patterning, though? Yeah, and yeah, she's going to be just an insane powerhouse, so. And actually, I think over here I've got a Cyanosaur blueprint as well. Yeah, 109 armor saddle. While we're doing this, okay, you are giving care right now, and you are sitting down. Okay, cool. So, I have to reset them every time that I relog in, so just, it always pays to check. Also, I'm being invaded by dodos. Good job. Good timing. That's kind of basically been what I've been doing off camera here. is just trying to get decent tames, and I keep getting trash stats. I did tame an aberrant Dialong, though. And I was trying to tame an aberrant Spino. Well, actually, I did tame it, but the stats were trash, so I got rid of it. Yeah, it was at 145, and it came out with like 48 points into food. It was just like, why? But this guy grabbed one of the baits while I was trying to tame it. So now these guys, they grant different buffs depending on each individual Dialong. There's over a dozen, I think, different buffs they can grant. But yeah, there's this beacon effect here. And this guy, we got lucky. He gave us healing faster. So there's that. It's affecting all of these guys here. I don't think it quite reaches up to here. Yeah, it doesn't reach up to here, though. So I would not mind getting some Dialongs tamed up. They're standard knockout tame, but they have a special taming item called Spirit of the Ark, which is made out of any 3 artifacts. And I've got enough artifacts right now I can make 1. So why was your tail glitching for a second there, buddy? I don't know. You are... Oh, you got a lot of levels, too. Yeah, 15,000 health so far, and we're just going to dump the rest of your points into melee. We're going to take you out for a quick test drive. And you are not hitched, so... There we go. Not the fastest on the ground. I mean, this is out running speed. Alright. But they fly. If you can ignore the wiggling butt. And the cool thing is, they can actually fly in caves. Oh, that's max level. Okay, I guess I won't kill that one. Well, that one was mate boosted. Oh, that's another Thalas. Okay. I think I killed it. Yeah, there it is. I see the corpse down there. All right. Yeah, these guys, they have a really good attack speed. Hello, what are you? 25. Waste. And they actually have quite a few different attacks as well. Which is cool. And they do emotes. I need to be careful up here. There's a max level Dino Colorizer that I saw. Alright, so go ahead and gamma up so we can see a bit better. What was it? I think it's like, yeah, control is an emote. And then, was it like Alt C or something? Oh no, okay, C does that. Okay, no. Let's go check his blue drop out. Diplo saddle blueprint. Okay. It was not a water jar. Let's see. Okay, there we go. That's another one. It's Shift Control is no. Shift Alt. Alt Control is I don't know. Okay. And then I think it's Left Alt. Nope. I'll have to actually like look up the wiki again. All right, where's that Dino Colorizer at? He was right around here. I know I almost ran into him once coming out of this cave. But yeah, Giga Titans can fly by default in caves. And I really prefer these guys to the Desmodas. Also, okay, I hear bat. You see, also nothing is like spawned in here. There we go. Yeah, that bat's been in that rock for a long time. Yeah, I've noticed that cave enemies are not wanting to respawn basically anymore. Like the Aberration Cave is pretty much dead except for some Seekers and a couple of light pets. The fish are respawning great there, but that's it. Actually, I wonder if the fish are overspawning, and that's causing the issues over there. Here, though, I have no idea why there's no creatures, right? There's usually spiders, arthros, and scorpions up on these platforms up here. And then there's usually, well, there's bats as well. And usually a mix of the same, and then at least one dung beetle down there. How long am I going to have to wait for the loot crates to show up? No idea. So we got right now bug armor and imprint. We did not manage to keep the Dryosaur stamina buff, which is fine, I guess. So yeah, right click on these guys, by the way, does this cloud of spores, which is fine for you, but does a basically like a slowing and something else effect on anything that hits. If you hit C, it does a spore attack while retreating. X puts you into combat stance and takes you out. And there's a few special attacks you can do in the combat stance. It's not something I use very often, but and trying to remember the rest of the emotes. All right, I got the wiki page up. So O on these guys is like their roar emote that most creatures get. And let's see. So Shift X is no. Alt X is yes. Left control is plotting, is what it's called. Kind of like evilly rubbing your hands together. Shift left control is innocent, or, you know, I don't know. Not me. Actually, there's a difference. And then Alt, that's I don't know. Then right control is play dead. Which is just one of the funnier ones. Shift right control is deny. And then alt right control is angry. And these all have to be done while you're on the land, by the way. You can't do emotes while flying. Let's see. And then X puts it in our combat stance. And from here you can do, looks like 4 attacks. So we have Shift X, is like a lunge attack. Oh, I'm still in K mode. There we go. That could have been really bad. Then we have Alt X is a heavy slash. And every time you do an attack in combat stance, it pops you out of it. Left control is pin. Pin smaller creatures. Inflicts damage 3 times, inflicts bleed. Okay. And then the last one is the scariest one in the frickin' thing. It is Shift left control. And that is called Execution. And he got bummed because he didn't kill anybody. It's an insta-kill to players. Basically, they just remove your head from your neck. And unfortunately, there's no other players here, so I can't really demonstrate that. Yeah, Giga Titans are fun. And they're one of the ultimate caving dinos. They're a little on the big side, so they do struggle at times in certain caves. But, I mean, especially like the Val Jungle Temple Cave. Oh, these things are great in there. You'd have to cryopod them a couple of times, but you can easily just like fly over the top of the instant death pit, which definitely makes it worth it. I should take this guy over the Wyvern Trench sometime soon too. I did a flyby with my Thalasso and I was checking eggs out. At the highest level egg I saw was like level 50 something. It was horrible. So I need to go through, I need to collect all the eggs, probably eat them on site and kill all the wyverns and try again. Well, at the same time, I don't know if I really even want to bother with wyverns. Well, you can use Immersive Taming on wyverns, though, too, which is the thing. Something to think about. I am going to eventually probably have to deal with them one way or the other, because we are going to be basically clearing all maps, which includes Scorched, even though it's not required. But, you know, we're trying to get our implant up to max level here, right? So what I'm probably going to do is maybe like a 2-episode thing in Scorched. Do a cave run in the first episode, and then second episode, basically killing, you know, Alpha Manticore. We got a Capro and Pachycephalosaur. Okay. Anything spawn up here yet? Nope. Ah, there's one over here, though. Okay, cool. And cloth shirt and iguanodon. All right. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Next time, we're probably going to go hit up the snow cave. And we're taking this guy in because it's just so much easier, quicker. Now, where'd that Deinonychirus go? Edmontosaur down there. Green Trop here. It might have despawned. Because, you know, things will despawn if they wander too far away. And, yeah. So I'm just going to take a quick peek around the area here. And nada here. Well, that's a pretty good level Neovenotaur. I hate taming those things, by the way. They are a huge pain to tame. They're a pretty good dino, but that's level 25, Harpa. Thank you. Yeah, they're a really good carnivore to run around on. It's a severe pain to tame them. Oh, hey, there's Epentarius and Torvo. You have to basically Bronco bust the Neovenators. You have to chain bolt of them, hurry up, run over, hop on their back, ride around, and then feed them like you do with, you know, Equus. So it's kind of painful because they don't sit still after you chain bolt them. Because when you chain bolt the Neovenator, it goes around their mouth, not around their legs. And you can only do it while they're running at you. So you have to aggro it, hop onto a catapult, chain bolt its mouth shut, hop on its back real quick, and start shoving food into its mouth. And they have special food. So it's fun the whole way around. You definitely need high movement speed, and you need nerves of steel. Because the closer to your catapult that you can chain bolt them, the better. But if they're standing still and attacking you, the chain bolt won't work. So yeah. Let's go ahead and grab the hide we just picked up. How much hide do I have now? 186,500. Wow. A lot more than I thought I did. Not necessarily a bad thing, though. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, this is Sign signing out. Have fun.